Well, welcome back to Whitefish, Montana. I'm sorry, my heart is going 100 miles an hour after that Viking win over Butte Central. Just a heck of a ball game. 73-71 the final here. So we'll get to the Valkyries. We're going to talk about and focus that here. Pregame brought to you by Bigfork Harvest Foods. All your grocery needs, and includes an amazing bakery and deli. 8111 Highway 35 in Bigfork, Montana. 837-5010 here. And it's the Valkyries taking on Dillon, semifinal number 1. Let me bring in my gorgeous partner, Miss Jamie Grindy.
James.
And Jamie, I don't know. It's going to be tough to top that ball game, but I think this is going to be a heck of a ball game between the Valkyries and the Dillon Lady Beavers. So Dillon's has, I believe, 1 loss, 2 losses on the screen.
I think they only have 1 loss.
They lost to Frenchtown. We lost to them in the tip-off, by 2, 39-37. We didn't have anything installed. But Bigfork, I think, is going to have to come out and play better than they did yesterday. Can you hear me? How about that? Can you hear me now? Here, let me do this. Let me see if this makes a difference.
I'm not a very good lip reader.
Can you hear me now? It might be something with that headset sometimes. Here, let me turn this up or turn that up.
There you go. Cool.
Is that better?
We're good, yeah.
Okay, it just had these dials get turned as I go back and forth. But Jamie Grindy with me, and semifinal action. They lost to Dillon by 2, but, we're a different team, so we're going to have to come out strong, I think, in this ball game against Dillon. A little bit different ball game than yesterday against Butte Central. What do you think?
They're going to have their hands full. We are going to have our hands full. I mean, just watching these girls warm up. Troy Gunlock put it mildly. They are like women. They are tall, mature, looks probably very, very confident, having just 1 loss. And then, of course, we've got our Bigfork players. We've got a lot of youngsters that are going to have to step up today.
That's probably the key right here, is who is going to step up for Bigfork today. I mean, you have the usual. I know that Ava's going to make a go of it today. Still not feeling well, but hopefully that she'll be okay. So I'm looking for a good ball game. I mean, and like I told Courtney yesterday, sometimes, guess what? You have that bad ball game and you flush it out and you're ready to go, right? So I'm just going to write the starting lineups here. Get these ready here. While we do that, you can keep on talking.
No, I think this is going to be a really fun game. We've followed the Valkyries all year, and it's a blowout. It's going to be real fun to see how well they play under the pressure. From my understanding, I believe that Dillon is 10 deep, so their substitutions, 5 out, 5 in, fresh bodies. That's going to be real wearing on the Bigfork girls.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And they got those 3 6-footers, but Bigfork played them tough and only lost by 2, and that no experience in that ball game. So, you know what? We'll see. We talk about the first 4, right? First 4 minutes of each half, right? What's going to happen, and that's going to see. I think one thing will be, I think the Bigfork, especially Peyton, Braden, are going to be really fired to go, and then Kenny. It's going to be some others. The Ava Davies, the Peyton Despain coming off the bench. Chloe Norad. Chloe's got to shoot today.
Yep.
And she's got to make something. But yesterday we saw Campbell, come up and open, ready.
2 threes.
And make those 2 threes. So a big difference in the ball game. So It'll be a challenge to get ready to do starting lineups here. Let's take a small timeout. We'll come back with the starting lineups here, and we'll get ready to go here from Whitefish, Montana 2025 Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament. All right, we'll take care of a little business on Northwestern Energy. Hey, coaches, want players to focus their energy on winning the game? That's a good thing. Northwestern Energy wants you to help your focus on using energy efficiently. Learn how you can get the most for your energy dollar by visiting Northwestern Energy's Efficiency Plus website at northwesternenergy.com/energy. Northwestern Energy, a proud sponsor of the Montana High School Association. So along with my partner, Jamie Grandy, we're about ready to get underway. It is the Valkyries taking on Dillon. And get you the starting lineups brought to you by, let me choose, Gunlock Construction. Troy Gunlock, general contractor, complete home design, builds and remodels, 406-250-2396 or tgunlockconstruction@gmail.com. Here, first the starting lineups for Dillon. A 5'5" senior, number 13, Kinsey Creighton. At 5'6", senior, number 14, Josie Robbins. Three captains, 6 foot even each. Senior, number 22, Kylie Conan. At 6 foot, senior, captain, number 23, Kinley Graham. At 6 foot even, junior, number 24, captain, Sage Tash for head coach Josh Keller. This is by Paige Huson and Brittany Ferris, Taylor Martello, and Jesse Hinkle. For the Valkyries, at 5'8", number 11, or junior, excuse me, number 10, Chloe Dorat. At 5'6", senior, captain, number 12, Kenny Wade. The captain at 6 foot even, the senior, number 21, Braden Gunlock. 5'11", sophomore, number 22, Summer Compost. And then number 23, the point guard at 5'9", junior, captain. War number 23, Peyton Gunlock. Head coach Courtney Gunlock. This is by Brandon Couture, Isaac Martell, and Ellie Jort. That's your starting lineups for Bigfork and Dillon. It should be a heck of a ball game here. So Bigfork or Dillon are in their dark blue. And white and gold trim. Yeah, Bigfork in their white home uniforms. And blue numbers, blue lettering, and little black trim there. So we're ready to go, Coach. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go. I'm a little nervous.
You know what? That's like we talk about first 4 minutes. We'll see how this goes. I think Summer Campos is one of the key things underneath, boxing out and rebounding. If she can do that, maybe score a few points, but really we need her strong underneath defensively and on the boards.
James, can you give our listeners another recap of, just give them a visual of Dillon's starting five as far as their height?
Well, they start
again
5'5", 5'6", and then 3 6-footers.
There you go.
So, the guards will be easy. We match up well. It's those 6-footers. We have one 6-footer in Braden Gunlock. Gunlock going to go up against Conan. Gunlock wins it, gets it over to Peyton. Peyton quickly up over the right side. Kenny Wade back out to Peyton Gunlock. We're underway here in Whitefish semifinal action. Braden on the left side. Long three by Braden Gunlock. Oh! She's a couple feet behind the arc. It is Braden Gunlock and drains that one for the Valkyries. Here, number 14. That's Robbins. Robbins over to Koenig underneath. And give it up to Graham. Graham back out, skip past Robbins. Robbins right side will get it out to Tash. Tash out to the point guard. Creighton top of the key. Over to Tash. Tash underneath. We'll give it up to Graham. Graham, 3-point on the way. No good, misses everything. An air ball there by number 13, Kinsey Creighton for Dillon. So that's a good sign if Braden comes out that way. will get it into Peyton Gunlock. And I think Peyton is a very seasoned point guard, can handle the ball well. Round the back, nice screen there by Summer Campos. Underneath, finds Kenny Wade. Kenny Wade loses it.
Yep, defensively it looks like they're in the triangle in 2, which Bigfork's going to see a lot of going forward. So Peyton and both Braden are being played man, and we've got 3 girls just kind of hanging out in the key.
Yeah, so that means the other players are going to have to really step up. We'll get it over to Tash. Tash will underneath, give it to Graham. Stolen away by Peyton Gunlock. She gets on the ground, going to try to tip it up. Conan will grab it for Dillon on the loose ball.
Ooh.
And Peyton standing right there. They're going to call a blocking foul on her. That's her first personal, first team foul. Here's 6:42 to go. 3-0 Valkyries lead on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. In to Graham. Tash, turnaround jumper. Gets the bounce. Braden will get it into Peyton. Back to Braden Gunlock. Braden Gunlock across the timeline. He's trying to pick up the foul. They're taking it in. Kicks it underneath. No. Chloe Norad puts it up. Misses it. Campos tips it out to Peyton Gunlock. Peyton pull-up jumper. Good. Scores the bucket. And she'll go to the free throw line. So hey, the hustle was there with Campos kicking it out off the missed shot. Peyton will go to the line and shoot the and one here for the Valkyries. 6:14 to go. Peyton's shot up is good. 6-2 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Into Creighton. Creighton across the timeline. Man-to-man defense by Bigfork over to Robbins. Back to Creighton. Over underneath to Graham. Graham will kick it over to Robbins. So Bigfork packing it in underneath against their tall 6-footers. Right side, 3 on the way, misses it. Conan grabs the rebound. She's trying to drive in, up, under. Look
Travel. There you go.
She did. She got called for the traveling. Yes, she did. So good defense by Bigfork underneath, kind of packing it in. 5:47, 6-2. Valkyries. Penny Wade quickly up. Summer Campos. Campos back out to Wade. Wade will give it up to Peyton Gunlock. Peyton going to look to drive in. Left hand. She gets blocked by Dillon. It looked like Koenig. And Bigfork basketball. Chloe Norad inbound for the Valkyries. Norad looking. Gets it in.
Oh, let's see. Was that a foul?
I believe so.
I thought it was a 5-second call.
Foul.
Braden.
Yep. Illegal screen or something on Braden. That's her second team foul on Bigfork. So Peyton and Braden with their first fouls of the ball game. They give it over to Graham. Back out to Tash. We'll give it up to Creighton. Creighton with the basketball. On the corner. Tash underneath to Graham. Graham kicks it out. On the drive, Creighton gives it up to Graham. And if Campos stands right there, she picks up the charge. She kind of moved. Kenny Wade drives it up. Gives up to Braden Gunlock. Braden guarded by Robbins. Braden kicks it out. Wade, left side, 3. In and out, no good. Conan will grab the rebound for Dillon. Try to go coast to coast. Up and under.
That was a great move. Wow.
With the left hand. We're tied at 6 apiece. Peyton Gunlock. Across the timeline for the Valkyries. Looking to score. Or take it in. Kenny Wade kicks it over. Chloe Norad, 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good. Braden grabs the rebound. So Braden with a strong rebound there. And
that was a great shot by Chloe, too.
Yeah, good to see her take that open look. I think Coach really got on her yesterday. So Robbins with the personal second team foul. Peyton Gunlock to inbound underneath for the Valkyries. Looking, finds out to Wade. Wade looking, gets it out top of the key. Peyton Gunlock, 3. Rims out. And Norad right there. Conan grabs the rebound. Seems somebody needs to step in front of her. Over to 3 on the way, no good. Graham throws it up, left hand, no good. And out of bounds off of Tash.
Boy, she is big. I think out-rebound Braden on that one.
Yeah,
That is
the size.
almost rare.
Yeah, Braden right there battling with her. Peyton Gunlock quickly up. Kenny Wade looking, kicks it out. Braden over on the left side. Number 10 in the ball game for Dillon.
Nice.
Braden drains it.
And a contested shot.
And number 10, Cassie Keller in the ball game for Dillon. Graham gives up her dribble, gives it up to Keller. Get over to Graham in the corner to Tash, back out to Keller. Keller underneath. Conan up and under, trying to drive in. And losing it out of bounds is number 11, Landry Hartman in for Dillon. 8-6, Bigfork leads here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. 3:25 and counting here in the first. Over to Braden Gunlock, back to Peyton Gunlock. Across the timeline for Bigfork. Peyton going to pull in, pull-up jumper, misses it. Rebounded by Graham for Dillon. And see if these quickly. I don't think Hartman was ready for that. About hit her in the face. And a timeout taken. And Dillon will take the timeout. A full timeout. 8-6, 3:08 to go here in the first quarter on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard here from Whitefish, Montana. Well, welcome back to Whitefish. It's 8-6, Valkyries lead. 3:08 to go. And maybe Bigfork can, like I was talking to Jamie off air, you know, if they can run them, can those 3 6-footers keep it up for the whole ball game? Our girls are used to playing the whole time. We'll give it up to Keller. Keller, top of the key, guarded by Kenny Wade. Over in the corner to give it up to Hartman. Hartman, Koenig underneath. Oh, tipped
nice
away.
Defense by Braden.
Braden with a nice hands, knocks it away. Has the basketball. Brings it across the timeline, guarded by Keller. Braden kicks it over the corner. Chloe Norad on the drive will kick it out, and she steps. Oh, no, they call traveling on Norad. So 2:37, 8-6, Valkyries lead here in the first semifinal on the girls' side. Winner goes to the championship. Loser will play in a loser-out game tomorrow. Graham, right side, 3 on the way. Misses it, bounces out of bounds. And it'll be Bigfork basketball, 2:25 to go here in the first quarter. So we knew it was going to be a battle, Coach.
We did.
Braden will get into Peyton, back to Braden.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Quickly up, Graham right there. Misses it, Peyton kicks it out to Braden. Braden quickly up, Wade will grab it. Held ball. It'll be Dillon basketball.
That was a little wild. That was
a little sloppy. That pass to Braden. Braden didn't realize Graham was right there. Tash will go out. Number 14, Robbins back in. So they're substituting a little bit. It looks like 22 is a little gassed for Dillon. Keller gets it in the corner. Kick ball. So Braden using her soccer skills there. 2:03 to go. Keller to inbound for Dillon. Opponent, we're going to go up and under. Blocked by Braden, but 11 gets the rebound.
Wow.
Braden out to Peyton. And Braden
I think
grabs the
she's
other
upset.
rebound.
There you go.
Dillon putting the pressure on. All over him.
Are we playing soccer?
It'll be Bigfork basketball. Well, soccer, they'll be throwing some yellow cards here.
Whoa.
Lynn
Wow.
Saldua. Go Vals, go Summer.
Wow.
Well,
That was a wild possession.
Yeah, they're getting awful physical, I would say. A 30-second timeout time, and Courtney talking to him, you know, reaching and slapping.
Yeah.
The part I have is putting the hand out where you're impeding the dribbler with the basketball, right? You got to keep the hands off so they can get up the court. You can't push them to to do that. So anyway, kind of physical here in the first quarter. 8-6, Valkyries lead on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard. And Wade will inbound on the far side for the Valkyries. Tash back in. And Conan, who was 22, looked a little gassed there. So Wade will get it into Peyton Gunlock in the backcourt. So across the timeline, over to Braden. Braden underneath, back to Peyton. Peyton looking, skip pass, knocked away. Peyton will grab it. It was tipped, so no over in the back. Braden will give it out to Peyton. 3 on the way by Peyton. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded there by Robbins. Robbins will give it up to Creighton. Creighton across the timeline for Dillon. Over the corner, 11 on the way, short. Off the rim, off of Dillon, out of bounds. Oh, but Graham saves it. Or check that, Robbins saves it to Graham. Graham spin move, looking up and under. Right there, Tash with the basketball. Graham looking to drive baseline. Yeah,
offensive.
Nice job by Summer.
Wow, I believe that's her second foul. Wow.
Fouls on number 23. 13 foul. That's her first. And number 22, Conan, comes back in for Dillon here with 1:03 to go in the opening quarter. Braden Gunlock will inbound to Peyton. Back at feet. Bad pass there by Peyton. Graham, top of the key, misses everything as it goes out of bounds. Turn over to Bigfork.
So Dillon has totally changed up their whole defensive thought here. So now they're in a zone press, and it looks like they're falling back to a 1-3-1.
Yeah, Keller will come in for
triangle and 2 as they've pulled it off.
Yeah, I don't think it was working, they thought. Over to Wade. Wade will give it back to Peyton Gunlock. Peyton going to bring it across the timeline. Chloe Norad kicks it out to Wade. No, Norad, you got to shoot that. Shoots it up too strong. She got fouled. She'll get 3 free throws on that one. 39.1 to go. 8-6, and Chloe Norad to the line. She'll shoot 3 for the Valkyries. 4 team fouls on Dillon. Was that the first personal on number 10, Keller? Chloe off the back of the rim, no good. And she'll get 2 more. So free throws are going to be key here. Second one on the way. Trying to use the glass, little strong, the back of the rim, and she'll get 1 more for Bigfork. Third shot, uses the glass. Braden grabs the rebound. Tash takes it away. He gives it up to Creighton. She crossed the timeline for Dillon. Wade gonna guard her out top. Pulls up, jumper is good, right down the middle. Let her drive right in. Peyton Gunlock looking. Peyton harassed by Dillon, by Cassie Keller. Wade, 3-point shot, up under.
There,
Chloe. Well, that was Chloe Norad. Grab it, put it back in for Bigfork. 1.5 to go. On the way off the backboard, no good. 10-8 after 1. Action.
That was a battle.
Peyton to Spain to check in for the Valkyries. So 10-8 after 1 here on your Flat Leg Line scoreboard. And number 23 back into Wells, Graham for Dillon to start the second quarter. We'll take a timeout here from Whitefish, Montana, the 2025 Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament. All right, we're back here at Whitefish along with my partner, Jamie Grendy. Well, first quarter, 10-8. Kind of low scoring, but a lot of pressure put on. So Dillon will get the possession to start the second quarter. And into Creighton. So Wade starting, or Peyton Despain in for Chloe, and everybody else is starter. In the corner to Graham, back out to Creighton. Creighton top of the key. Kicks it over. Graham, three-point shot, in and out. Conan right there. Grabs the rebound, puts it up, no good. Nice job. Summer Campos grabs the rebound.
Nice.
She's going to get fouled by Robbins from behind. Talked about
That's a battle of the boards.
Campos being strong for Bigfork.
Yep.
There, we're going to need that for the whole ball game. So into Peyton Gunlock. Just underway here in the second quarter. A 2-point ball game. Peyton looking in the corner. Wade back out to Peyton Gunlock. Gunlock looking over to Braden. Braden underneath finds Kenny Wade. Wade looking up under. Misses it. Campos right there. Robbins will grab the rebound to Graham quickly. Grab to the right side for Dillon. Underneath finds Conan. Conan looking to go up. Tash from the right side. 3 on the way. No good. Right there.
Nice
check by Braden Gunlock. Another block by Braden. So give it up to Peyton Gunlock. Gunlock back to Braden. Braden over to Wade. 3-point shot for the right side. This time, nothing but the bottom of the net by Kenny Wade.
Clutch Kenny.
13-8, 5-point lead on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard. Creighton with the basketball. Top of the key, Creighton in the corner. Gives it up. I believe that's Tash out to Graham. Back out to Creighton, top of the key for Dillon. Underneath, Graham. 3-point shot by Robbins on the way. Right there, nice box out by Braden Gunlock, and Tash knocks it out of bounds. So it'll be Bigfork basketball. And number 10, Cassie Keller. And I believe a number 11, Hartman back in. Landry Hartman for Dillon. Here, 13-8, 6:20 to go. Into Peyton Gunlock. Peyton ready for Keller. Keller got her hands all over. Over to Wade. Wade got to bring it across timeline to Peyton. In the front court, Graham guarding her. Goes by her. Peyton pull-up jumper. Misses it. Braden grabs the rebound. Up, under. Tries to put it off the glass. Misses it. Graham grabs the rebound. Conan tried to going in. Oh, darn. Peyton was right there. I can't believe they're going to call for a blocking foul. That's going to be 2. Second. As Conan comes in. And Kylie Conan to the line to shoot 2. She makes the first. Second team foul on Peyton Gunlock. First team foul. Well, Peyton will have to play smart. I thought she was there. And Bigfork will take a full timeout. 13-9 here, 5:56 to go in the first half. On your Flathead Lake Live scoreboard, we'll be back after this timeout here from Whitefish, Montana. All right, back when Whitefish quickly fixing Braden's shoe. I think they had to change shoelaces, put new shoelaces on. Ava Davey there on the bench if they need her. And
she's still
Coach Jort fixing that shoe up, and Braden putting it on. She's still tying it up, but she's back in there with new shoelaces here. Bigfork will take it out. 5:56, or check that. Conan at the line, shooting one more. 13-9 here. Shot up, rims out, no good. Braden, thank God she got her shoelaces fixed. Got the rebound. Over to Peyton Gunlock, right side. Peyton bothered by Keller. Peyton's just going to take it up against her. Kicks it over. Wade, left side, 3, bounces around. Wade goes and grabs her own rebound. Held ball, it'll be Bigfork basketball. And Bigfork will get the possession on the possession arrow. Looks like he had a little help there. And Peyton Gunlock will inbound for Bigfork. Get it out to Wade. Wade looking for Peyton over the left side. Peyton finds Braden left corner. 3 on the way. Misses it. Peyton to Spain puts it back up. And off of Braden.
I think that surprised her coming down.
By Peyton to Spain, but she grabbed it and put it back in a little bit strong and misses it. 5:24 to go, 13-9. Valkyries lead by 4 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Graham will give it up to Tash. Back to Graham. Graham underneath Koenig. Campos, nice job underneath, saves it. Will kick it out. Tash thought about the 3. Graham looking in the corner. 3 on the way, misses it. Peyton Gunlock will grab it.
That was...
And they blow the whistle.
Over the back?
Yeah, they'll call over the back on Dillon. As the shot is missed. Fouls number 23, Kinley Graham. There's her second team foul with 5:03 to go. Braden into Gunlock. Braden Gunlock into Peyton Gunlock to Kenny Wade. Back to Peyton. Trying to solve this. Quickly up to Wade. Wade right side. Peyton to Spain. We'll give it up.
Oh, gosh.
And off of Kenny Wade. And Chloe Norad will come in for Peyton to Spain. Norad back in, 4:49 to go. Graham will inbound to number 10, Keller. Keller back to Graham, top of the key. Over to number 11, that's Hartman. Hartman back to Keller. Keller, top of the key. Graham thought about the 3. Pressure defense. Conan dumps it underneath. Braden Gunlock, nice steal. She knocks it away to Kenny Wade. And Peyton Gunlock going to drive it up. Looks underneath.
That looks
3
good.
on the way. Good. Peyton Gunlock drains it. And here comes Ava Jo Davey into the lineup for Bigfork for the first time. 13 and 14. Creighton and Robbins back in for Dillon. And Ava Jo Davey going to give it a go.
Yep.
In for Chloe Norad. 16-9. 4:16 to go here in the opening half here on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Creighton will give it over to Graham. Graham 3 on the way.
Wow.
She drains it from the left side. Over to Peyton Gunlock. Peyton going to kick it. Ava Davies fakes the 3 on the drive. Gets blocked by Conan. Conan going to take it this time all the way. Peyton gets out of the way. Graham gets the rebound. Didn't box her out. Wade thought she had the rebound. Braden Gunlock across the timeline for Bigfork. And a blocking foul on Tash. So first one on Tash, 3rd team foul. Braden Gunlock the inbound in the front court. Gets it out to Kenny Wade. Wade in the corner. Ava Jo Davey back to Wade. Wade, Braden Gunlock at the free throw line. Pulls up, jumper, goes in, off the glass, misses it, gets her own rebound, puts it up.
Wow, there
and
you
she'll
go.
go to the free throw line. That could be the 3rd or 2nd on Tash, and it is. So 2 quick fouls on Tash. And 4th team foul here with 3:26 to go in the opening half. Braden Gunlock at the line, shooting 2 for Bigfork. Makes the first one. Number 12, Tess Tash, will come in for, I believe, her sister, Sage Tash. Here, 17. Is that right? 17-14? They get back within 3? Gunlock makes the second one. 18-14 on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Here, 3:20 and counting. And Creighton with the basketball across the timeline for Dillon. So give it over to Graham. Over to Tash. Back to Creighton. Creighton looking, driving, top of the key. Over to Tash, 3 on the way. It looks a little short. Off the rim, rebounded by Creighton. Gets it out. Graham, 3 from the top of the key is good.
For a 6-footer, she's a pretty good 3-point shooter.
Yeah, Peyton Gunlock looking to drive it in. Takes it up. And she did that on purpose. Took it right at Conan. Draws the foul with the left hand. That'll be 5 team fouls, so Bigfork shooting in the bonus the rest of the way. First personal on Conan. 5th team foul, 18-17. Bigfork leads. Peyton Gunlock to the line to shoot 2. This one's a little strong off the back of the rim, and she'll get one more. So Campos back in. NORAD back in for Bigfork as well. Shot up. Gunlock makes the second one. 19-17. 2:55 and counting. Creighton will bring it up the court for Dillon. Across the timeline, a little 2-3 zone action by Bigfork. Skip across. Creighton, Tash, Graham in the corner. Back to Graham. Got to watch her on those threes. She's made 2. Kicks it out to Creighton. Haven't figured out. Nice defense there by Kenny Wade. In the corner. Will give it up to 12. Tash. Koenig. Creighton thought about the 3. Quickly over in the corner. 3 on the way. Throws it off the rim. Nice rebound by Summer Campos. Peyton Gunlock across the timeline. Peyton looking to set it up. Campos sets a screen. Peyton finds Wade. Wade right side. Going to look to drive. Wade. And Wade will go to the free throw line for the Valkyries. 2:06 to go. First personal on number 12, Tess Tash. And Kenny Wade at the line for the Valkyries to shoot 2. Shot up. This one's good. Number 10, Cassie Keller. And 24, Sage Tash with the 2 personals back in here in the first half with 2:06 to go. Wade will get one more for the Valkyries. Bounces off, no good. Rebounded by Conan. She's going to take it straight up the court. In the corner, 3 on the way, no good. Right there, Campos with another rebound for Bigfork. And Peyton Gunlock quickly up around the back. Feeds it over, Kenny Wade, 3 on the way. Good! The left side, Kenny Wade. Another 3.
Clutch Kenny.
Clutch Kenny Wade. I like that. I like that nickname, Coach. Cassie Keller. Graham, 3-point on the way. Answers. She can. That's 3 by her. Peyton Gunlock. Keller putting pressure on her. Peyton Gunlock. Oh. They call traveling. I don't. Well, they call traveling on Wade. 23-20, 1:24 to go. And Keller across the timeline. She'll get it over to Robbins in the corner. Back out to Keller. Keller looking in the corner. Out to Graham. Graham shoots it up. Partially blocked there by. They're going to call a held ball. Looked like she grabbed Chloe Norad. Possession to Dillon. I think Braden hit part of that, blocked part of that shot. It's like 3 or 4 blocks by her. Campos knocks it away from Tash. Tash will run it down. Gets it out to Conan. Down to 1 minute to go here in the first half. 23-20 on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Valkyries lead. Out to Keller. Over to Graham. Robbins. Check it out to Keller. Keller looking to drive. Koenig driving in.
That
was like a travel there, and he did call it finally as Koenig traveled that pivot foot. Ava Jo Davey will come back in for Chloe Norad, and number 11 Hartman comes in for Robbins with 43.8 to go and a 3-point lead for the Valkyries. Braden Gunlock inbound to Peyton Gunlock. Back to Braden. Braden looking, finds Campos. Campos back out to Wade. 3 on the way, right side, no good. Keller will come up with a rebound for Dillon. Gets it up. Koenig thought about the 3, throws it underneath. Campos, nice job on the D. Knocks it away. Norad will come in for Davey. Offense, defense here. 27.5 to go. Shot clock could be off. They got 28 on there. Shot clock should be off. They haven't turned it off yet. Into Conan. Conan out. Will give it out to Hartman. Hartman in the corner. To Graham. Turnover. So Davey will come in for NORAD on the offense. Shot clock is off. 21.4 to go. 23-20 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Peyton will get into Braden. Back to Peyton. Gunlock. Peyton going to bring it around. Back to Braden. Braden, three-point shot on the way. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded there by Keller with 8 seconds to go. She might have shot that just a little bit soon. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Graham looking, throws up a three. Off the rim, no good. And then we'll end the half. Low-scoring ball game. Defensive struggle, 23-20. The Valkyries lead here at the half on your SJW Land Surveying scoreboard. Get your halftime stats and be back after this with halftime here from Whitefish, Montana at the 2025 Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament. All right, welcome back. As Dillon cheerleaders performing, Bigfork will cheer after them. Hey, halftime brought to you by SJW Land Surveying. Here, providing all your services you may need when it comes to land surveying. 8090 Montana Highway 35, Bigfork, 59911. Across from Harvest Foods at Stu J. Willis, or S. Willis at sjwlandsurveying.com. And Willis is got to get his right number here. It's 406-529-8171, or S. Willis at SJW Land Surveying scoreboard. Here, hey, take a look at your halftime stats. I'm out of breath. The last two ball games, I'm sorry, but it's been quite the thing going on.
After the boys' game, you should be out of breath.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. So let's take a look and see if your stats match my stats.
Okay.
First of all, let's talk about for Dillon, we know who's leading the way. I don't even have to look at this. 23. He had 3 threes. In the second quarter alone, she scores
13.
13.
I got her down for 13.
Yes, yep. She had 11 in the second, 2 in the first, so 13 overall, leading the way. Tash with 2. 3 by Kona has really held her down. Kinsey Creighton with the other 2.
That's it.
8 the first, 12 in the second for 20. And let's see if your stats match for Bigfork. What do you have?
I've got Braden, Peyton, and Kenny all with 7, and Chloe with 2. Am I right?
Yeah, Kenny 2 threes gets in the free throw 7. Norad with 2. And yeah, Braden with only 7. And Peyton as well, 7.
Yeah.
So they've missed, well, Chloe missed those 3 free throws on that 3, but the other 3 have only missed
2. Yeah.
2,
okay.
so,
yep.
That's going to come down. 10 in the first, 13 in the second, 23 overall here as the Valkyries lead at halftime 23-20 on your SJW Land Surveying scoreboard. You got anything else for me?
Well, let's see. They're going to have to answer to 23 when she comes out. She's the one that's their scoring threat with 13.
Yeah.
But you know what? She's a great player. She's not only is she 6 feet, she can make the threes. So I don't know. You got to just play her honest.
Yeah, Bigfork Valkyries. I'm bringing over a couple players from the boys' game. I told I want to talk to them at halftime, so I'm going to have you give that headset over them. Stand right there. First up, Alex Oakes or Trekker Hickey. Trekker, can you hear me? Yeah. You got to speak up.
Yeah.
Well, you guys had a heck of a ball game. I mean, talk to me about that battle. Tamron had the best game of the season in that last game. He played huge in that game. Talk about your teammates and your mentality. I knew in the fourth quarter was going to come down to free throws. What did you guys talk about in the timeouts? What did Coach tell you?
Coach basically just told us play up in our 2-3 and basically don't let 30 shoot the ball.
Yeah, he can light it up. I think he had like 30-some points.
I think he ended up with 39.
39 or 40, yeah. He scored most of their points, and he can really shoot the rock. What was your defensive plan against him? I mean,
basically don't try not to let him shoot the ball. I guess. He made some clutch threes.
Yeah.
Major part in their offense, but.
Well, you guys really, and you hit your free throws down the stretch. That was really, really important. Even Jack, that misses the first 2, then makes the next 2. But then I think you hit all your free throws. Austin Savick hit his. You hit missed one, but you kept that where it was a 2-possession game, and it was 5 points, and he makes that last 3, but that didn't mean anything from Parkland.
Yeah.
Now let's put on Alex Oakes. Want to hear from him as well. Alex, what was it like? You running the point and trying to dish the basketball. What were you guys trying to do? Because it looked like you came out at the beginning of the game and you guys were very, very aggressive at attacking them.
Yeah, they were a lot smaller of a matchup for us, so, we got Trekker the ball and stuff to post up, and Austin, we're all bigger and taller, so we were just being aggressive down there and trying to score it.
Yeah, you guys did a great job. Let's put Austin Savick. Right. Let's talk just a little bit. Hey, great job, Alex Trekker. Austin, you hit your free throws down the stretch. I remember after that game where you missed a bunch, and I could see you when I was at a certain place, the TP, and on the screen we could see you staying after you and Tamrit shooting a lot of free throws. It really paid off today, didn't it?
Yeah.
For all you guys. Trekker hit some, Alex, you, even, Jack Lucky. But Tamrit, talk about your brother in the game. He had the game. That was awesome. He was all over the place today.
Yeah. Well, we put a lot of time into free throws the last few weeks.
So talk about that game. How exciting was that playing against Butte Central? Loser out action and you move on by 2.
Yeah, we just wanted to score and tried to keep a few of their players from hitting threes because we knew we could do that. So,
well, I told you all season to keep playing because you guys got a good team, right?
Yeah.
Just keep playing because you never know what's going to happen. All right? Well, thanks for joining me here at halftime. I know we didn't have time after this ball game because it went right into the girls' ball game. We got to get back to that, but we'll see you tomorrow morning at 10:30 find out who you play tonight. But a great job, a great ball game to call and watch down the stretch. You guys took care of things. So thank you, Austin.
Thank you.
All right, Austin Savick, Alex Oakes, and Trekker Hickey joining me here at halftime. Appreciate you guys. Good luck tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. I wanted to get that in, Coach. I didn't have a chance to talk to him after the ball game because the girls' game started right away because we were running behind.
Yeah.
That just brings us right into the second half. Well, what's going to have to happen here in the second half? Anybody in foul trouble? Let me take a look.
Not really.
Did you?
I think Peyton's got 2. Braden's got 2.
Yeah, I was going to look
that's
on
about it.
my score sheet here for Dillon. Tash, Graham, and Robbins all have 2. Other than that, Bigfork basketball start in the second half. Same starters in, and we'll get to those here for Bigfork. Yeah. I'll talk about that later. Into Kenny Wade. Kenny Wade, top of the key. Kicks it over to Peyton Gunlock, trying that little 1-3-1 trap. Throws it out to Wade. Wade, she's going to save it underneath. Taken away by Conan. Peyton looking to take that charge. Cuts her off. Conan knocked away. Creighton. Graham going to put it up left hand and misses it. Comes over the top of Peyton. No foul. Graham puts it up. Standing straight up, I can't.
Oh, dang.
That's her third personal.
Oh. I think there's really
Graham bucket is good. Graham will go to the line to shoot the and one. Yeah, Peyton was the only one. She had 2. And it ties the game at 23. So it's going to be physical here in the second half as well. Trying to 1-3-1 trap is Dillon. Kenny Wade looking to drive in out to Peyton Gunlock. Peyton underneath finds Braden. Braden off the glass. She got fouled.
That pass right there.
Exactly. If they can hit that pass, get that up there so I can hear you. There you go. Much better. So Braden will go to the line and shoot 2. The third personal on Robbins. First team foul. Robbins will go out, and Cassie Keller will come in for Dillon. And Braden Gunlock will get one more. 7:15 to go in the third. She makes them both 25-23 here on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Into Keller. Keller will give it up to Graham. Over to Keller on the left side. Driving across, gives it up to Creighton. Creighton going to drive in, throws it up underneath to Conan. Conan spin move. Looks like she traveled. Creighton 3 seconds in the key. Graham throws it up for 3.
Gosh.
You got to call that 3-second violation. Graham makes that 3.
One.
Yep, Peyton Gunlock dribbling in. Kicks it over to Braden. Braden in the corner. Wade thought about the 3. Skip pass over to Peyton. No foul there as Keller bumps into her. Back door.
Yep.
Chloe Norad misses it. Right there is Campos to put it back up. Conan with a block.
You know what? They'll get those passes every time under the basket if they're looking.
Yeah, they got to make the bucket, though.
Yeah.
You know, that first one, Chloe had it. And luckily, Campos was underneath to grab the rebound, but got blocked on the putback.
You know, if Bigfork can
So
score,
Norad to
pull that
inbound.
off. That 1-3-1. He's going to pull it off if they can score.
Yeah, if they can score in there, right? So that means somebody else is going to step up. Wade thought about the 3 out to Braden Gunlock. Gunlock double team. Back out to Peyton Gunlock. Peyton going to drive. Keller. They finally call that foul. Ava David going to go back in for Bigfork. Fouls on Chloe Norad, or not Chloe Norad. Number 10, Keller, her second. Norad will come out, and Davey will go in. Braden into Peyton in the backcourt. Dillon takes the lead 26-25 for the first time. Over to Kenny Wade. Wade over to Peyton Gunlock. Peyton thinks about the 3, puts it up. Davey grabs the rebound for Bigfork. A huge rebound out to Wade. Wade in the corner to Davey. Davey out to Peyton Gunlock. 3 on the way by Peyton is good. About 2 feet behind the arc, and Peyton sinks it.
They are so fast to get that shot
Keller.
off.
Well, you got to be ready, Coach, right?
Yeah.
And over to Creighton. Creighton on the left side. Little Keller in the left wing will kick it out. Peyton nearly steals it away from Creighton. Knocked away by Braden with those long arms. And out of bounds. Chloe Norad comes in for Ava Davey. Number 11, Hartman will come in and replace Creighton for Dillon. And she'll inbound on the far side of the front court. Gets it out to Keller. Keller, top of the key. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Shot on the way. 3-point shot by Hartman. And Peyton Gunlock cross timeline. Wade trying to answer. She does from the left corner. Clutch Kenny Wade. Keller with the basketball. Graham, who's got 4 threes. Got to really watch her. Guarded by Peyton Gunlock. Oh, Chloe Norad had the steals. Was thrown away. Keller loses it. Wade gets knocked down. Off of Dillon. Bigfork basketball. Creighton comes in. Davey comes. Creighton for Dillon. Davey for Bigfork. Peyton Gunlock will inbound. 31-29. Valkyries lead here. 4:50 to go on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Peyton. Braden. Long three on the way. Good. They get on fire the second half. Or
Gosh.
34-29 here on the Braden Gunlock 3-point shot. Back out to Hartman. Out to Creighton. Creighton underneath. Going to give it up to Tash. Tash nearly stolen away by Davey. Davey to Graham. Kicks it underneath. Conan. Conan has nowhere to go. Throws it off. Left hand misses it. And right there grabbing the rebound is number 11, Hartman. They're just battling underneath, and she was at the right place at the right time. In the corner, Ava Davey. Shot on the way by Davey. Braden Gunlock grabs the rebound off the glass for 2. Good shot there by
Ava.
Ava. She's got to take that shot. Creighton across the timeline. Gets it over to Hartman. Back out to Graham. Graham top of the key. Out to Hartman. Hartman looking to set it up for Dillon. Gives it over to Creighton. Creighton out to Tash. In the corner. Kona underneath to Graham. Graham up and under.
Oh. I think they got tangled. Their legs got tangled up. Braden got tangled up with.
Personal on Braden Gunlock, her second.
I got her down for
That's her
3.
second. No,
okay.
That's her second.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. Team foul number 2, and Graham will go to the line to try to shoot the N1. Shot on the way is good. 36-34, Valkyries lead on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Peyton gets fouled as she's going through the middle. Fouls on number 11, Landry Hartman. 13th foul. Her first. Braden Gunlock here on the near side of the front of the scores table to inbound. She'll get it into Kenny Wade. Wade across the timeline for Bigfork in the corner. Chloe Noyat wide open, finds Braden. Braden shot up, runs around. Graham grabs the rebound. Campos right there, slowing Graham down. Graham top of the key. Moving screen look by Tash underneath the Conan. Conan trying to get in there. They're denying her. Kicks it out off the back of the head. Braden Gunlock will take it and gets tripped up. Oh! Graham not meaning to.
Oh, I've got her down
goes
for
over
3
the top.
now. Yeah.
Davey will come in for Norad. 3rd personal on Graham. 4th team foul. One more. Bigfork shoots free throws the rest of the way here in the 3rd quarter. And Braden will inbound to Kenny Wade in the backcourt with 3 minutes to go. Ava Davey. Shoot that 3, Ava. Little short. Creighton will grab the rebound for Dillon. Graham quickly up underneath the Conan. Conan, nice pass underneath. Conan shoots the layup into Peyton Gunlock. will give it up to Wade. Wade back to Peyton. Peyton, pressure defense put on by Bigfork. Kenny Wade. They got to figure it out. Over to Peyton Gunlock. Got to find that shot. Free throw underneath. Kenny Wade, shot on the way, short. Right there, Braden Gunlock grabs the rebound. Gets fouled. Oh, that is number 4 on Grant.
Oh, that's huge.
4th personal.
Wow.
15th foul. Braden Gunlock will go to the line and shoot 2. That is huge.
That is huge. Wow.
Well, good effort there by Braden to get the rebound. Short. The shot is short. And Norab will come in for Bigfork for Davey. And Keller will come in for Graham, who sits down with 4. Second one this time is good.
There we go.
37-36 here on the Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. And Creighton with the basketball. Creighton across the timeline. Give it over to Hartman, back to Creighton. Over to Keller, nearly loses it. Keller does. She's got to give it up to Tash. Tash back out to Keller. Keller looking to drive. Far side. Hartman looking to drive. Hartman gives it out. Tash. 3 on the way by Hartman is good. Or just check that. Sage Tash. Peyton Gunlock. And Bigfork will take a timeout as Dillon takes the lead 39-37 on the Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. And looks like a 30-second timeout will stay right here with 1:55 to go. That's the second time Dillon's taken the lead.
Ahead?
Yeah. It's like 28-27 earlier. Well, they pulled ahead. Wow. It's going to be just like the boys' game, right? It's going to come down to free throws, I think, as well.
So he's got 23 down for 22 points. So I just want to check my math here.
Oh, okay.
So anyway. So
Peyton? No, Graham.
Yep.
Yeah.
That helps.
She's got in the ball game with 4. Yeah, she's a big, it's 4 threes. Into Wade. Wade in the backcourt. Looking, so bring it across the timeline. Guarded by Hartman. Nice screen by Campos. Chloe Norad shoots it too strong. Braden right there grabs the rebound, puts it in, rolls it around the rim, and just straps. You know what it looks like? That Nike ball that Tiger Wood hit on the number 16 green, held up and then fell in. Creighton with the basketball. Underneath, gives it up to Tash. Over to Keller. Keller on the right corner. Gives it up. Conan will shoot it. Drains it from just outside the free throw line. About 17 feet into Peyton Gunlock, up to Wade. In the corner, Norad. Finds it under Campos. Norad. Back out to Wade. Over to Peyton Gunlock. Peyton, top of the key. Good! 42-41. Valkyries take the lead back here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Under a minute to go. 52 seconds to go. Here, Dillon. Creighton gets it over to Hartman. We'll give it over to Koenig underneath to Tash. Tash trying to guard. Nice job by Campbell. Koenig top of the key. Hartman looking to drive in. Hartman up, misses it. Grabbed by Peyton Gunlock. Peyton quickly up, around the back. Peyton has got the handles. Easily behind her back. Chloe Norad, shot on the way. Too strong from the corner on the 3. And Creighton with the basketball. Well, she's taking the open look today, a little bit strong with her shot. Needs to relax just a bit. 9 seconds to go underneath. Braden knocks it away. Koenig throws it up off the glass, misses it. Braden, 2 points, could launch it. Oh, just short.
Good play.
Well, the Valkyries will lead 42-41 after 3 here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. I think we need a timeout as well here, as we'll come back with the conclusion of the ball game and the fourth quarter from Whitefish, Montana in the 2025 Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament. Well, welcome back to Whitefish. Jamie, just an exciting ball game. It's a 1-point ball game heading here into the fourth. We kind of knew that was going to happen. Semifinal number 1. And there'll be another semifinal after this between Frenchtown and Columbia Falls. Dillon to start the fourth quarter gets the basketball into Creighton. And Tash underneath the Conan, right to Peyton Gunlock. Peyton looking, it's going to get around Tash. Tash can't guard it. Peyton pulls up, jumper. No, misses it. Conan grabs the rebound. Conan quickly up the court. Finds Tash underneath and hits the little floater into Peyton Gunlock. Kenny Wade in the front court. Loses it. And Bigfork calls a timeout. Nice job by Courtney. Saw that Wade went down, calls the timeout right away. A 30-second timeout. A nail-biter of a game, Lynn. You couldn't have said it better. And if you didn't listen to the boys' game, that came down. Well, we had a 5-point lead in that last second, made it 73-71 in the final score, but it was free throws down the stretch, Coach.
Yeah. You know, this is an interesting game as I'm looking at my stats here. Most of the points for us come from the 3-point line. If we have any 2-point field goals, they are by Braden Gunlock putbacks.
Yep.
The rest of them are 3-pointers, and we got Chloe with a 2. But other than that, all threes, Braden Gunlock putbacks under the basket, and free throws.
Well, and Peyton and Braden are hitting from the top of the key. That's just monster. I mean, Braden's hit a couple. Peyton, and Kenny Wade, Clutch Kenny, as we call her, Clutch Kenny Wade. Just a really good effort, and we knew that they needed that today. But you know what? Who's really impressed me? She hasn't scored, but
Summer.
she's rebounded and played defense.
Yep. She's a role
Summer
player.
Campos.
Yep.
Yeah. She can get open and make some of those little bunnies right here down the stretch.
She sets screens to get
really good
teammates
screens.
Opens. She's under the
into Kenny Wade.
Braden
throws it across. Creighton will come up with it. Throw it off the glass. No good.
And there's
Campos
a rebound.
with another rebound. And they call a held ball. It'll be Bigfork basketball. Campos, another big rebound here. Has probably an ill-advised pass cross court by Braden, trying to hit Kenny on that. Into Braden Gunlock. Gunlock can handle the ball at 6 foot even. Brings it across the timeline as they're really going to try to shut down Peyton. Braden going to drive. And she gets fouled as she's trying to drive in.
That is a great hesitation move.
Yep.
She goes for it, she comes back, and then she reattacks.
On 13, that's Creighton. That's her second first-team foul. And Peyton Gunlock to inbound underneath in the front court for Bigfork. Out to Wade. Wade looking. Peyton Gunlock, top of the key. She thought about that three. Didn't have her feet set. Screened by Braden Gunlock. Braden trying to switch back with her. Over to Braden. Braden, long three on the way. Misses it. Peyton tries to save it.
It looked good.
Yeah, it just that didn't have enough.
Just a little
more. Here with 6:47 to go. Dillon leads 43-42.
She does not lack on
score.
arch.
No, she does not. Over to Robbins. Robbins out to Conan. Conan looked like she traveled. Drives it in, throws it up. What a wild shot. Peyton Gunlock comes up with a rebound on that up and under by Conan. Peyton, top of the key for Bigfork. Tash will cut her off. Bigfork calling it out of play is Peyton. Looking for Braden. Braden over on the left side, left wing. Campos sets a nice screen. And Braden up and under. Blocked by Conan. Back out to Wade. Top of the key. Off the glass. Guess what? It's 5 o'clock and the bank is still open. Wade off the glass for 3. Unbelievable, Coach. The Creighton top of the key guarded by Wade. Over to Hartman. Hartman looking underneath. Out to Conan, backdoor, Tash. And knocked away. Peyton's going to get called for her 4th. That's not good. We got to have her on the floor. That's 4 personals on Peyton Gunlock. First team foul, and Sage Tash will go to the line to shoot 2, and Davies going to come in. Misses the first one. Ava Davey. Oh, Peyton's going to stay in. Chloe Norad's going to come out. And Peyton's just got to play smart down the stretch. We need her on the floor to handle the basketball.
Yep.
It'll be a struggle without her. Into Ava Davey. Back to Braden. We're going to need help from Ava Davey as well down the stretch. I just feel. Kenny Wade, left side, floats it up. She has a nice little floater. She drains that one. 47-44.
Great game. She's having a great game.
5:25.
Wow.
Robin with a 3 on the way. Misses it. Campbell's trying to run it down.
That was wild.
He tries to throw it off Campos and then bounces back at her, goes between her legs. Despain will go out along with Davey. Norad back in, or Despain comes in, for Campos. 5:16 to go. Inbound. As Graham comes back in, Tash throws it up, drops in. Well, she has that little thing. Peyton Gunlock around the back. Peyton looking to drive in, up off the glass.
Oh, that was
no
close.
foul.
Gosh,
As Peyton drives it in, quickly up. Graham will come left side. No whistle.
Risky.
Peyton gets run over, nothing. Braden grabs the rebound. I can't believe that.
You know
Coach.
what? Interesting. We'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah, Braden trying to get in underneath. Fills it out to Kenny Wade. Wade throws it up. Another one. Wade. Clutch Kenny. 49-46. 4:32 to go. Creighton gives it up to Graham. Out to Robbins. Robbins over to Conan on the left side. Out to Graham, top of the key. We'll give it up to Creighton. With 4:15 to go, Graham goes it over to Tash. Tash, far side, Creighton. Creighton looking to drive it in, gives it up to Graham. 3 on the way by Graham. Makes it. We're tied at 49. Peyton Gunlock across the timeline, gets past Robbins. Round the back by Peyton. Despain trying to set a screen. Peyton crosses it over. Wade, left side, 3 short. Rebounded by Robbins. Down to Conant. Conant off the glass, drives it all the way. Timeout taken by Dillon. Campos will come back in along with Davey. 51-49, 3:37 to go here on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard. Dillon takes the lead. And a 30-second timeout. So we'll stay right here.
So I want to chime in here on that one call. We've got 23, who's their leading scorer with 25 points right now. She's got 4 fouls. Peyton Gunlock's out there also playing with 4 fouls. They're guarding each other. That last possession, it was either going to be a charge or it was going to be a block. One of them is going to be out, and there's no call. Interesting, I don't know if the refs are aware of the foul trouble
They
they're
shouldn't
in.
be, because she ran Peyton right over, and she should have
And
been
there's
out.
a no call. Then she would be out. Someone's going to be out.
Yeah, I don't.
Tough
But
one.
not to make a call when she goes in there. Peyton's right there, and she just flat out runs her over. Nothing.
Those are tough calls.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I mean, how do you call it each way? Do you know that? You shouldn't know that. The foul situation, right? Maybe they do look up at the scoreboard. Wade to inbound, gets it into Braden Gunlock. Braden is going to be fouled by Creighton in the backcourt. Second team foul. Well, we're not going to get to the bonus here
Not for a while.
So third personal into Braden Gunlock, guarded by Creighton. Braden will cross the timeline. Campos at the nice screen. Braden in, kicks it out. Peyton Gunlock up, floats it. No good. Right there, Campos tries to grab the rebound. Looks like it got knocked out by Dillon. They called up of Summer. And Dillon with the basketball with 3:19 to go. Into Creighton. Creighton will give it up to Graham. Back to Creighton. Watch out for Graham coming around for the three in the corner. Tash sets it up left-handed. Peyton Gunlock, plenty of time. 3:01 to go. Peyton Gunlock across the timeline for Bigfork. Guarded by Robbins is Peyton. Peyton up, off the glass, misses it. Tash comes up with the rebound, just missing those little bunnies. Koenig gonna drive it in, falls down, loses it out of bounds. And it'll be Bigfork basketball. Looks like she slipped over there. In to Peyton Gunlock from Kenny Wade. Peyton playing with the four personals, gotta be careful here. At 2:30 to go. Peyton driving on Robbins. Step back three. Oh. Summer Campos tries to save it. NORAD in for Ava Davey. Bigfork will take a timeout. Full timeout with 2:23 to go. Trailing by 4, 53-49. The biggest lead for Dillon in this ball game. On your Hanson Excavating scoreboard, full timeout. We'll take a timeout as well here from Whitefish, Montana. All right, we're back. Valkyries trail by 4, 2:23 to go. Here, 53-49 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Dillon basketball here. So Campos in, Wade, the starting lineup basically in for Bigfork. The Gunlock girls, Chloe Norad and Kenny Wade pretty much played all the way. Graham, watch out for Graham coming around for the three. Norad right there. Conant, skip pass over to Creighton. Creighton looking for Tash underneath. Skip pass over. Graham, thought about the three. Conant going to drive in. Throws it up off the glass into Peyton Gunlock. A 6-point lead now. 55, under 2 minutes to go. 55-49. Peyton over to Braden Gunlock. Braden looking to drive in. Up. Back out to Kenny Wade. Clutch Kenny shooting it. Off the glass, no good. And Peyton fighting for it. Gets it out to Wade. Chloe Norad back to Wade. Wade top of the key three. Oh, bounces around. Summer Campos has the rebound.
Battles down there. Bless her heart. Gosh darn it.
Davey will come back in for Chloe Norad here with 1:32 to go, trailing by 6, 55-49. Graham inbounding to Creighton. Pressure defense put on by Bigfork. We'll give it up to Graham. Graham across the timeline. Koenig over to Robbins. Robbins right side to Creighton. Creighton out in their half court. Going to set it up. 22 seconds or 20 seconds of the shot clock. Kenny Wade. Graham on the right side. Guarded by Peyton Gunlock. It's Tash with a screen. Tash out top. Koenig top of the key underneath. Thrown away by Ava Davey. Davey will give it up to Peyton.
Okay, we gotta go.
They gotta go down by 6. Quickly in the court, 3 on the way. Short by Wade. Campos right there battling with Tash. And Campos will get called for the personal.
That's okay.
I know, we
That's
got
right.
it. That's our only second team foul. Lorad back in for Davey. So Davey, nice steal. Intercepting that pass. Gotta go. Only 2 team fouls. Got 2 to give, and then you need 3 to get them in the bonus, make them shoot free throws. In quickly to Conant. Wade fouls her in the backcourt. That'll get it to 3 team. I'm not sure how many fouls on Wade.
I've only got 1. Yeah,
That's her first, so she has plenty
got
to
some
give.
Yep.
Creighton will inbound. Need a steal. Peyton can't foul. Creighton over the side. Underneath the corner, in the corner. Robbins back out to Creighton. Braden has to go out. Braden. Oh, he calls a timeout. It didn't look like they had control of the basketball when he was on the floor. And they get granted a timeout. 39.4 to go. Valkyries trail by 6. 55-49 here. And a full timeout. Let's take a timeout as well. Well, Coach, got any 6-point plays? I think we got to take it one at a time. We need a steal or a turnover of some sort. Come down and make a bucket, right? And keep doing that because we're only at 3 team fouls. Got 2 more to get in the bonus, make them shoot free throws. Creighton to inbound. Gets it to Graham. That's... And Braden's going to get the personal. I believe that's her third. That's 14 foul. One more. Next one, they'll have to shoot free throws. Third on Braden, so Kenny needs to get this foul or pick it up. Conant. Come on, Chloe. Good job, Chloe. Get over there. And send Conant to the line to shoot 2. 15 foul. Chloe Norad, her first personal. So Davey going to come in for Chloe. Bigfork going to try to stretch it out. Conant to the line to shoot 2. That's kind of back to the adage. You like the 1-and-1 versus the double bonus?
Yeah.
The old way, you know, because 1-and-1 is more pressure on the shooter, right?
Wow.
She gets it to roll around and drop. Davey comes in for Chloe Norad. Well, we're going to have to keep stretching the game out like the last one. Makes the second one. 57-49, 8-point lead. Peyton quickly up, looking. Ava Davey back out to Peyton. We got to get a shot up right here. Kenny Wade trying to get it up. Peyton, top of the key. 3 on the way, gets blocked.
Tip.
Yep. At least it's Zomer out here. Austin Zomer caught that tipped. Bigfork basketball. We're down by 8. 3-possession game. We got to get a shot. Kenny Wade, shoot it, Kenny. Peyton in the corner. It's 3 on the way. In and out, no good. Rebound by Conant for Dillon. Graham with the basketball. Conant will let the clock run out. And Bigfork will lose this one, 57-49. And a heartbreaker.
Yeah.
You know, they pretty much had the game the whole way, just couldn't make the shots when they needed to down the stretch. And I know a heartbreaker for Coach Gunlock. I'll get your full game stats here. Bigfork is not done, though.
Nope.
Right?
Come back tomorrow morning, I think. 9 o'clock, Browning.
Is that
right?
Here, I'll go here. Dillon wins this one 57-49. It was actually closer than the game score. So Dillon moves into the championship game, and I'm suspecting they'll take on Frenchtown.
Yeah.
Although And Bigfork will play Browning at 9 o'clock tomorrow. Should be right here. And the winner of that will play in the consolation, and they get their spot to state.
Right.
So let me get your full game stats. Be back, wrap things up here from Whitefish, Montana, 2025 Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament. I'll be back after this timeout with Jamie Grandy. Well, welcome back. Wrap things up here from Whitefish in the 2025 Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament, and take a look at full game stats. Well, I think the big key, and was trying to stop. Can you hear me? Taking a look, we have to add things up here, but Graham was. She was on fire. She couldn't be stopped. Although, we talked about that charge, that not called charge. That would have took her out of the ball game. I think, that would have made a huge difference. But taking a look at this.
I have her down for 25. I'm missing 4 points, so.
You got to put that mic up there. That way I can hear you, and everybody out there can hear you. Well, she had 2 in the first, and then she had 11. So she had 13 and a half. I got her with 9 in the third, only 3 in the fourth because she got into foul trouble. So 12, 11, 23. Is that what you got?
I got 25, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I got her in the book shows, the official book. So let me add this up right. There's 11, there's 13. No, it's 25.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot a number there. Hartman had 5, 2 by Creighton. Koenig, she had 6 in the fourth quarter alone. 13 I had for her.
Yeah.
And then Tash, 5,
10?
12.
Oh, 12.
I got her for 12 here overall. They had 8 in the first, 12 in the second, 21. A big, huge third quarter for them to come back. Because Bigfork had 16 in the fourth for Dillon. For the Valkyries, who fall short here. And let me take a look here as well. 10 in the first, 13. But we had 19 in the third, so 21-19. And we only had 7 in the fourth quarter. And all by Klutz Kinney. So
Yep.
none of the Gunlock scored, Braden or Peyton. Anybody else in the fourth quarter. I think that was huge. Braden had a huge third quarter.
Yeah, Kenny.
She had 10. Yeah, 10.
Kenny and Braden both finished with 17.
Yep,
So-
17 for Kenny and Peyton. had 13. He got 13 for
Peyton.
For Peyton?
Yes.
Yeah. I thought it was going to come down to free throws, and towards the end of the fourth quarter, we were only one foul apiece, so that was pretty tough. But I thought Summer did a great job underneath, trying to rebound. And
you know what? Summer fought, and she fought. I mean, that's a lot to ask when you're under the basket with these 6-footers, and she's just shy of that. But to be outnumbered, and she held her own, and that is her role on this team, is to set some picks to get other shooters open and crash the boards. And she does just that. She did a fine job tonight. Now,
she did. She battled.
Really
battled.
Battled with the big girls.
Yep, and we didn't, Kenny, huge game. As you say, Klutz Kenny Wade. Couldn't quite hit when we needed some other ones down the stretch. That just a bummer, right? But Bigfork's going to have to recover, right? And it's tough losing a semifinal and
come
have to
morning.
come back in the morning
Yeah.
at 9 o'clock to take on Browning, but they beat Browning handily both times. So they'll play at 9 o'clock tomorrow. I believe that's right here in Whitefish. I'll have to confirm that, the ball game, but I think the 2 9 o'clock games. So the loser of this game coming up now, Sioux Falls and Frenchtown, will take on Ronan at 9 o'clock. So they're playing here and then Columbia Falls tomorrow. So I'm hoping both of my games are in the same place so I can cover them. Because the Vikings will take on the loser of Frenchtown and Browning on the boys' side at 10:30 a.m. So I hope they're in the same place. It looks like in these brackets it should be. So unfortunately, Valkyries lose with them, but they could still make state, get third or fourth place if they win that loser out tomorrow and make it into the 3:30 ball game here tomorrow afternoon. Well, it was closer than the final score would say.
Yeah,
right?
It was. Dillon is a great
57-40.
team.
Well, they got those 3 6-footers, and it's tough to battle them all game long, but Bigfork was right there the whole game. Had the lead. We had the game. We just, at the end, just didn't make the shots that they made some big shots towards the end of the ball game. So calls here and there, things here and there might have changed things up differently. So, Jamie, I'll see you back tomorrow. We come here at 9 o'clock in the morning?
I'll be here at 8:59, James.
Really? I'll do pregame and stuff before you get here then. What are we wearing tomorrow? Because I think the blue didn't work.
What are we wearing tomorrow? Oh, boy. Something lucky.
We wearing white, or we wearing... White worked on the first night. Not for the boys, but for the girls. Or red, or what? Should we wear red?
Sure.
Okay, well, we'll
red it is.
We'll wear red tomorrow then for Bigfork. So 2 games tomorrow, 9 o'clock, Valkyries play. They take on Browning. Bigfork Vikings will be back tomorrow at 10:30, taking on the loser, Browning and Frenchtown will take place after this. All right, for Jamie Grady, myself, James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikings of the Valley, thanks for joining us here this afternoon, and we'll catch you tomorrow as Valkyries and Vikings continue on in this Western A Divisional basketball tournament from Whitefish, Montana. Thank you, and have a great evening. It's 5:30 already, and we're still behind. All right. Thanks, Jamie. Appreciate it.
Thank you. We'll see you in the morning.
Yep. Post game brought to you by JD Detailing. Josh Dagley, 406-261-1269. In business for 5-6 years. Second best in the Flathead Valley just a couple of years ago. Thank you, and good afternoon or good evening from Whitefish, Montana.